Hi folks, and welcome back to Black Raven Racing. Today we're back in Gran Turismo 3 and we are about to start the Dream Car Championship, which is a 7-race series, and for this one I've decided to go with the S2000 LM car, which we haven't actually used before. So let's see how we get on with this one. We're going to jump into the championship. First race is at the test course. So we're up against other LM race cars and Tommy Kyra ZZ2. I'll make a little change to the settings just to remove the downforce, and then we'll start this race and see how we get on. Okay, so I've minimised the downforce and I've also reduced the stability control and traction control. So that should hopefully give us as much speed as we'll get out of this car. It's just over 600 horsepower, I haven't given it any upgrades. So we'll see if we're a match. See if I can slip through here. Oh, tiny little touch. Looks like we're topping out at, so no, we're still going. Getting the slipstream up to nearly 340, over 340. Oh no, oh, he went for the gap just as I was closing it. So we'll see how we go on this one. I have a feeling this track will not be too beneficial for us. That Tommy Kyra is going to be pretty difficult to beat. Oh, we're all bunched together. We'll see how we go though. Maybe we will actually be okay in this one. Slipstream's going to be important. Let's see if I can get Tommy Kyra to push us along. No, he's happy just to sit there. He is drafting. The FTO's on the inside. Struggling a little bit to hold it steady. Let's see if I can just push him along. Between the two of us, we might be able to pull away from everyone else. Oh, I've slipped off the side. So I'll take the lead for a while. Struggling a little bit corners, as often is the case. So there's definitely two of us here. There might be a third. In fact, there's a fourth. The Altezza comes up and the Tommy Kyra is behind me. Whoa. This is good. It looks like power-wise we're an even match. So these are all non-upgraded LM cars as well, which is good. Oh, clonk. Weaving about in front of the both of them. That's going to let the FTO through. And the Tommy Kyra is going to follow him. We'll hold him out there. Let's go. Back into first place. Corner. It's so hard just to get the steering right. I end up weaving all over the place. I'll get some slipstream and that will help me. managing to break away. Nobody's managing to break away. Oh, they're doing a bit of a train. Slammed on the brakes for some reason. They seem to do that going into the corners. There's absolutely no need to brake. Castrol well represented in this race. A little bit of a gap to the cars behind us almost. See if we can capitalise on it now. Right, come on, I'll go in front and... no, come on. No, he's not playing ball. He's got a slightly higher top speed than me by the looks of things. Have actually managed to gap the other two now. It's the wrong time to look backwards. Slowly push him into the wall. So it's now a 2-car race as things currently stand. I don't think I'll be going in for tyres. We're running on medium tyres front and back, which is probably a bit of a mistake. Should have put a harder compound on. But it did mean that they weren't able to get away from us at the start. Judge that. There we go, just about. Okay, let's really see if we can make a gap now. I think we've managed to get away from them. Casey brakes again, move out of the way. He's gone right to the inside. And we've built up a really good gap now. Switcheroo. See if we can do a bit more bump drafting, but no, it's not happening. Oh, I clipped the wall there, that's not good. So with all things being well, we'll probably carry on like this for a while. So I'll pop the video on a slight fast forward. We'll see what happens later on in the race. Oh, and the FTO's gone into the pits after 6 laps. I might go into the pits later on, but that means he's going to have 2 stops. Keep an eye on what the others do. So that's giving us a 14-second lead over the Altezza. That's Tommy Kyra going in now. She was in 2nd place for a while. pit now, mainly because we can, because we've got a big buffer. I'm coming in for new tyres. Oh boy, that's the first time I've ever come into the pits on this track, and misjudged it badly, as I usually do. So I think we'll be ahead. We might get overtaken actually. It's going to be close. They're definitely going to be going faster than me down the straight. Oh man, I mean he could have moved. But he's not got far enough ahead. And here we are again. So we're back to trading places. For a while anyway. And again, we pulled away from everybody else. He goes into the pits. So that's the last we'll see of him. We're actually catching up on someone in front of us. Must be the Impreza, which was way adrift at the back earlier on. So we'll probably catch them before the end at this rate. Here we come, up behind the Impreza, getting the slipstream, and past we go. Probably the only car will lap, but pretty good nonetheless. Alright, we come across the finish line to win the first race in the series. A little bit unexpected that. I actually thought the other cars would be faster than me. But we managed to prove them wrong. We were about as fast as the FTO, but with better tyres. So we finished about 25 seconds clear. And then Impreza goes in for tyres at the very end of the race. Okay, we'll move on to race number 2. variety then. So here, I'll better go and change the settings to put my downforce back up. Alright, so I've put the downforce back to what it was before. I've also changed the front tyres from medium to medium hard to try to get the balance a little bit better on the wear. So let's see how we go at Grand Valley Speedway. And it's not in reverse for once. Got a little bit of a jump on me, but I'm coming back at them. This doesn't feel like a very safe thing to do, and sure enough. Could have been worse though. Until the tyres have heated up, I'll need to be a little bit careful through these sections. Oh! He slammed on the brakes a lot more than I expected there. Battling with the RX-7. Right across the front, and then pushed me out wide into the grass. Oh, got me well out of position there. Very aggressive driving from the RX-7. Played the game well. Very wide line taken by the RX-7 coming into this corner. Oh, he nailed the exit to that corner. Perfect. We're 6.5 seconds behind the FTO. A little bit hard in some of these corners. far too quick to turn in there. Oh boy. Car's feeling quite slippery. Kinda thought the tyres would give me a bit more of a grip than this. Pulled away from the other two. We're a bit in no man's land at the moment. Oh, and we're drifting super wide. Managed to scrub the speed. Yeah, car's definitely torque steering a little bit through some of these corners, so it feels. Oh, I've gone too hot in there. Whew. Oh wow. Impreza in for tyres at the end of lap 2. What on earth? Although looking at mine, there is a bit of wear on the left. Not as good through there this time. to go down second there, that was unnecessary. Catching the Tommy Kyra fast now. Oh, didn't think that gap was really there, but then went for it anyway. Well, managed to stay ahead of him. In fact, we're pulling open a gap already. The FTO's in the pits. Okay, we're going to keep going. I'm not pitting every 3 laps, but I might have to pit every 5 laps. What it will mean is it's going to be a bit dicey next lap. May not be that easy on this lap by the end. So 8 seconds is currently the gap to the FTO. One more lap before we come in for tyres. Not how I expected this race to go either. It's been 2 unusual races so far. Didn't expect them to come in for tyres quite so early. Does the Abruzza go in again after 4 laps is the question. As if so, which he does. Wow, we might end up lapping him at that rate. Tyres are still okay actually, they're starting to go orange, but nothing too drastic yet. But I think it makes sense if they're going to be coming in that often, and I'll try to keep mine as fresh as possible and stick to a 2-stop strategy. And we're pulling away. This is very unexpected. This time we'll come in for tyres. This might see us drop down to 2nd place. Perhaps even further? And there goes the FTO. Oh yeah, in fact we're going to drop to 4th. The 5th not too far behind us. But they haven't got very far ahead. I think their tyres are pretty worn. Will I catch them before the end of the lap? I'm thinking yes for these guys. Alongside the Altezza, managed to slip past just about. Get the power down through the corner. The FTO is off into the grass. And he'll dive into the pits, leaving just the RX-7 in front of me. I'm not sure he's gone in yet. Catching him fairly quickly. Oops, missed the gear change there. Oh no! Got the angles wrong. Oh. I drove him into the wall. On you go, mate. That was a badly timed attempt. But I'm pretty confident I'll catch up with him anyway, so my magnanimous gesture was pretty hollow. Well, probably best I don't make a complete mess of this. Pretty evenly matched through here. Oh, we've opened up the lead over the RX-7. Oops, very deep here though. We'll go 2 more laps and then we'll come in for another set of tyres. Pretz into the pits yet again. The gap's out to 8 seconds. Oh, put the power down just as the car was turning to the right. But the gap is pretty big now, so I don't think we need to worry too much about the cars behind us, at least until after the next pit stop. This car is driving so nicely. Probably if I popped up the stability and traction control more to where they were originally, I would get even more control out of it, but it's actually pretty decent at the moment. Altezza and FTO into the pits. So it really is just the RX-7 that is giving us any kind of a challenge here in this race. Oh boy. Well, that didn't go according to plan. Oh man. Trying to push too much out of these tyres. Let's try to take it easy for the rest of the lap. Gap's down to under 8 seconds now. There we go. A little bit better through there that time. We'll head into the pits. We'll do the last 5 laps on a new set of tyres. And we will lose the lead here. Probably got quite a distance actually by the time we come back out. Just not sure how long that RX-7 is going to be able to stay out here. We'll be comfortably ahead of 3rd place. And we'll find out in a moment how far behind the RX-7 we are. 12 seconds. So 12 seconds to make up in 5 laps, assuming he doesn't go into the pits. And we're down to 9 seconds already. And Pretz him back into the pits. Incredible how many pit stops that car's having. I think it must be the 5th pit stop. Nice through that section this time. Oh no, overdid it, but the RX-7's gone into the pits, so we're about to retake the lead. We're almost spinning out on the final corner. Curbs really do pull the car around on this. Good grief. Some horrendous lines being taken here. Okay, not been the best of laps, but we're getting there. So we do have one car who's not a million miles ahead of us on the track. Whoever it is that's in last place. Guessing the Impreza. FTO into pits. Got a 20-second lead. There we go, stay in third this time. I was actually wondering if the ZZ2 was going to be the meta car in this series, but it's not proving to be. Oops, forgot to brake. My goodness. And Pretz is in pits, so we might actually lap him this time round if I can get the car to go in the direction I want it to go in. Good grief. Prince is on its way out of the pits, but I think we'll overtake it before it gets there. There it is. Prince is almost keeping up with us. Oh, thought I could just push a little bit harder there. I could not. So we're coming through for the final lap. Scruffy race, but it's going to be a win. Oh boy, accelerated mid-corner there. Tried to push a little bit more speed out of this, but the last lap was actually our best lap of the race, which is surprising. This lap probably not going to be as fast. Alrighty then, we come through for the final corner. And comfortably taking the win in this race. 34 seconds clear. And it's another win. And then Pretza goes in again. 2 races in a row he's gone in when he could just have crossed the finish line. Okay, we've got a decent lead built up. Alright, well we will be ready to move on to the next race in the next episode, but that will do us for today. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, give us a thumbs up. If you'd like to see some more, hit the subscribe button. And I will see you next time. Bye bye.